Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to review one of the cheap RC drift car. This one is called a Mini Q. I think it should be from China. This one is in 128 scale. The design of the car is very similar to Kyosho Mini Z. So you can see I have already took the body off. So you can see the body mount is pretty much the same as the Mini Z. I took the Mini Z body off as well, so you can see the in comparison, yeah, it's very similar. The chassis itself, because the chassis itself does not come with the clips, which is the this is the Mini Z, the Kyosho Mini Z. As you can see, that's on both sides of the chassis for the body to stay on the chassis. So the Mini Z has the two small clips here, but for the Mini Q, they decide to not doing it this way. So what they did was at the back of the body, they literally have, this is the rubber, have a rubber stand, and they have two small holes here. If you guys can see that clearly, two small holes here, and they have the metal screws, the long metal screws here. So when I insert the chassis, the front body mount into the slot here, then I just match and try to push that two long screws into the hole. It's a bit tight for the body to stay on top of the chassis. Actually, it's not bad, to be honest. It's very, yeah, it's quite strong. The body will not come off that easily. So I think this design it's quite clever. It's quite clever. Okay, let's take off the body and see the inside there. So look at the chassis. On the right hand side, this is the battery tray. I quite like the design of this battery tray because this battery tray has a separate wire to connect to the electronic board. So in some cases, if the battery tray got damaged, you can literally just replace a new one. And because this is a removable battery tray, that's why you can change the battery quite easily by just flip the battery tray upside down. And this one got the rubber band as well. So this is for the battery tray to stay in place. Okay. Here, this is the wire. It's literally connected to the server. And I'm not sure whether you guys can hear the noise that comes from the chassis or not. This is literally noises that made by the servo. I think this servo is somehow got some problem. Maybe it's just because of the one I bought. And maybe this is a common thing, but I just feel very annoyed because it's just making the noise all the time. And here we have the three connectors. I'm not sure what to do for the middle one. Start from the right hand side. So this one here is literally connected to the motor, and this one is connected to the switch here. They are all removable. This is literally what I like for this chassis. It's all the parts that you can remove easily. I know the Mini Z you can remove everything as well, but to be honest, compared to the Mini Q, this is just way more easier. You just unscrew it and you can take the cover off, and then everything else you can just pop up and you can just swap. Yeah, that's pretty much all the parts for this chassis. Yeah, just the couple things I would like to mention. The first of all is that what I found on this chassis, I mean for this car, is the servo. As I said before, it might be it's just because of this particular one, or maybe it's just because of like they provide a very cheap servo. The turning angle of the steering wheel, it's very small. I would say it's very terrible. This is a drift car. I should say they at least need to have much bigger turning angles, because otherwise this is no way I can do a drifting. I tried to do drifting, drift on this car. So what I found was, yes, you still can, especially on like tiles, because my house is literally used tiles. Yeah, on tiles, it's a bit different. It's a bit difficult to control the turning angles, because this is just comes as such small turning angles, and yeah, it's a bit shame. So it's not what I expect, but I was thinking to upgrade the servo and a few other parts of this chassis to see whether the overall experience is going to be improved or not. Yeah, but apart from the servo, everything else, so far I haven't got any problem with the actual the electronic board yet. But according to one of the guy that did a review on YouTube, says the electronic board is very weak. So far still it's still working. Yeah, I haven't got any problem with this part yet. Hopefully not gonna have any problem in the future. Yeah, I find, and there's one more thing I find, because as you can see, the camber knuckle and plus the swing shafts, they are all made from plastics. So I did bought some aluminium, which is the metal upgrade parts from online. So hopefully they can arrive soon. So then I will do another review and show you guys and how it looks like. Yeah, but as I said, apart from these, the actual car, the chassis, it runs very smooth. So at least for those small parts, it's still well made. Yeah, it's not like the WL toys, the K9A9, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that one's it's just that's what people are saying. It's very tight, and it's somehow you need to do some adjustment on the camber knuckles and then the swing shaft to make it run smooth. So for the Mini Q, you don't have this problem. I think that's literally the reason I bought this car instead of the WL toys. Yeah, so the review for the car, so I've just stopped here. Later on I'm gonna attach the actual running of this car to this video, so hope you guys will enjoy it. And if you guys have any questions or anything you would like to share with me or discuss with me, just leave your comment below. I will reply as soon as possible. Thank you guys and enjoy. Okay, so now is the fun time. Okay, let's have a look, see how it runs. Okay, let's start. Oops. Let me see. Change the acceleration. It takes a couple rounds to warm up. As you guys can see, because it has very limited turning angle, that's why it's hard to control. Sometimes you may see that's like overturning. That's not because the turning angle is big, it's just because it's all-wheel drive, and you try to increase the speed to make the car to turn, and somehow you're just overturning it. And plus, another thing I want to mention, on any of the drifting is, if you can, try not to run those cars on tile. It's just so difficult. It's just because of those gaps and uneven surface. Yeah, so once I have the parts arrived, then I will do another video to show you guys whether it got any improvement on the performance or whatever, and also if I find like alternative body that can fit onto this 94 millimeters chassis, I will let you guys know. But yeah, overall, don't get me wrong, this car is still a very nice car. It runs smooth. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, let's stop here. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Bye.